What's cracklin', everybody? I'm Brewmaster. Welcome back to Atlas. So they had the Mega Patch. It added new islands. I think I can see one from here. No, I can't. Yeah, right there. There's one of them. We're going to visit one in a minute. But this is one of the new creatures. This is a nightmare to find and tame and everything else. And not tame, really. It was actually really easy to tame. But to find one, I mean, I spent like 3 days, finally found one. Went over to tame it, and somebody was trying to go over, and they're like, "Why are you taking my turtle?" I was like, because you haven't been here, and we were just focused on it for a while." But yeah, we built the trap. Trap didn't work, so the best tactic basically was it can't get through trees. So it was basically sitting there stuck up against the trees, constantly trying to run away where we were. And that's how I did it. I just hit it with an axe at first, and then just bulleted because I didn't have anything, and then Vic brought over all the stuff we needed to actually tame it while I was feeding it marrow from elephants. But yeah, I mean, this thing, it's a submarine. So I'm inside here. I'm hanging out inside. And by the way, I actually have one of the new armor sets on. It's the Hydra hide? Yeah, Hydra hide. And I like this one. This one's really cool. This is nice armor. It's very shiny. But I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of them constantly adding skins. I hope they prefer them to fix some of the bugs, really, over these mega patches. But it is cool to have new content, even though a lot of it's locked behind walls still. But here is this one. We got the inside. You hop in, you have multiple seats for people. Put them in, and then just go underwater. The biggest thing I feel like you're going to need is to turn on, or to increase their stamina. This is on an official server, so it wasn't the best. It was level 10. It's level 19 now. But stamina you want to definitely increase because its stamina goes down when you're in the water. And I mean, we can go down here now and just kind of float around. You can see oxygen goes down really slow. But the stamina continuously drops, and if you start attacking, your stamina drops really quick. So that's not necessarily the best. And this thing is huge, as you can see. This is a schooner right here. Oh, wait, is this a schooner or is this a sloop? That's a schooner. This is a sloop. Yeah, this is a sloop, and I mean, you couldn't even carry this thing on that. This is our galley right here, and I don't even think, if I remember right, so you have to open it up to pop off. Then, of course, you want to close the things. So, close shell. But it's so big, you can't even move it onto the galley. I have to get on the galley and whistle it up to get it on here. It's nuts. Alright, get up here, Ben. Nope, wrong button. And it's so different playing on this on the console. I'm still not completely... It's so much easier, except for the take-all. There is no take-all in inventory when you're trying to loot stuff. There we go. Woo. Okay, can I please get out? Move, turtle! But yeah, look at this. This is on the galley. This is such a huge, gigantic beast that it takes up the entire chunk of that little small section in the middle. This. It's as big as the dragon on the front of the ship. It is pretty flippin' crazy. Oh, and speaking of that, there's new adjustments they added to the ships. I have the skeleton one in mine. I don't know if we'll even go see that because it's just at a place that is nowhere to do with anything that I'm doing for the video. But that is the Hydra skin they actually have for the steering wheel, which is cool. And then I'm going to bounce over to a different base where we have the other animal. But this one, okay, that's right. I was not done. There's still more to this. So you hop on here. So we have, the open close. And then there's the bitey. Which, honestly, I mean, this thing was hitting me. It didn't seem to do much damage. But then we got the tail swing. The whip crack. It's awesome. It has a nice little whip cracky on it. It's awesome. And that's why I was like, ooh, I'm gonna start the video with the cracky. Yeah. That is really the extent of this thing. And I mean, a video that's going to come out shortly after this one is our first attempt at the Kraken, so this is actually afterwards. But I wanted to do this video first. It's just that because of the timing of it all, I didn't really have time to get it done yet. So I wanted to do this one first. But yeah, I'm going to bounce over to a different base where we have the other new animal, and then bounce over to the new islands, because they pretty much all look the same. Why did I go to this? This is what I meant. I wanted a bed. I'll see you in a second. Alright, and here we have the Olfend, which is this weird abomination of a camel and elephant thing. It's actually cool. I think it's weird as crap, but it's cool. So it has several attacks. if I can get out of this mode. Haha. All right. Has a normal little stompy thing, but then it has this awesome little hose you can just spray everywhere, which is amazing. So you can sit there and put it on your boat and put out fires. But I mean, honestly, we fought the dragon, and the fires don't seem to do that much. I mean, I guess for PvP that would work well if somebody like lights your boat on fire, because that'll do more damage, I imagine, than the dragon will. Because the dragon just didn't do much other than kill my people. But yeah, I mean, it also has the ability to. This is what I was doing. I forgot where I was going. Over here, into the area where we actually have water. You can just suck up water. I haven't actually tried this myself, so this is new to me as well. So right here, we can just like suck up water, right? You gonna do it? No? Drink the water. No, is there just not water here? Maybe there's not water on this spot. I know there is over here. This is where we have all the water coming from right now. It's like right over here in these pipes. Okay. So it just drinks the water right up from the ground. Alright, and you're good now? What are we sitting at? 1200 out of 1200? Then there's this option to fill your inventory. So basically we can fill our inventory and fill its inventory of anything that's in there with water. We can drink water of it and automatically drink water while we're riding it, which is an interesting option. And that's what I have turned on right now. So anytime I'm sitting on it, I assume we just... What does it say? No, it doesn't actually show me. It's just a little water symbol. So, oh, that's how much water we have inside the Olfend. I get it. Okay, that's cool. But yeah, this thing, it says it's super rare. That it's rare or whatever. They're all over this island, on our island, and we're just on what? That is, yeah, J13. So we're in the desert. I mean, they're regularly here. I don't know 100% like if there's other islands they're not so rare on, but I mean, I've been on 2 or 3 other desert islands and they're pretty common on those too. Nothing like the Tortugar, where we have searched and searched and searched for hours upon hours upon hours and a couple days. That's why the video did come out right away, just to find that one. That was nuts. But as you can see, there's also been massive building. Like I haven't been playing this nearly as much as I used to in the first season, and then at the same time, like, oh crap, nope. We good? Oh, it's a fall doll. That was terrifying. Just trying to go to this mode. This is another armor set, by the way. This is the... Which kind is this? So many... My buttons keep changing. Cyclops heavy armor? Is that bow music? I think maybe for a second we got these little people here that shoot everything. So it's not too dangerous. Because it keeps everything safe. But, yeah, I haven't been playing as much because... It just, we did a lot of the stuff prior to it, and so it's more time things, like going to do the bosses and everything like that. You can see on my map, if I turn all this off, it actually shows what power stones we've gotten by color. So all the ones up here I've gotten, which we did in the first season, so that's kind of, I didn't actually get the power stones, but we did beat the boss, the Hydra, and the dragon, and the same way this time, the dragon is just sitting there shooting it with guns, so it took a good minute. It was kind of, just... like 20 minutes of sitting there just shooting it with guns. Took a long time, so I just didn't see the point of making a video out of it. Just a very long time of shooting it with guns, sitting on our boats. But then the Hydra was the same thing we did before too, where we just pulled it behind the boat and just shot cannons at it. And most of the time we've just pulled up when other people are doing it, and it just helped them finish it real quick, and then just did the key. Which I haven't recorded because that would just be me editing out most of it, the entire audio of the video, because it's just constant annoyance of trying to get to the places or get through the ridiculous dungeon, or not dungeons, but caves, which sometimes are empty, other times are filled with everything that there could possibly be, and refresh immediately as soon as you kill it. So it was insane. But over here we also have one of the new things, which is this awesome inventory thing. So normally 105 pounds is only 34.7. It's awesome. So transferring like between the main base here and then over to where we keep the boats, because if you look at our harbor, it's actually click right here. It's kind of shallow in here, so getting in and out of here is kind of a pain in the butt, mostly because of this right here. So everybody started parking over here and building other houses over there. So that's kind of what's been going on, is just building there. And then we've also, as well, you can see, spread a little bit, like mini bases all over the place. And I went through a big raising phase where they changed the system around, so no longer do you have to do the entire raising on temperature. It's only the baby phase, so the first 10%. So I've raised a few animals. I think I raised an elephant. Where is my elephant? Yeah, we got this elephant right here, which is a freaking super beast. 5,100, like, 5,100 weight. I've been putting a lot of weight points into it, but this is nuts. 170, and then I have the imprint bonus at 100% because their weekend they did on Memorial Day, like, you could just imprint it twice and it was good. And then at the same time, I raised a bear. I don't know where my bear is, though. Oh, wait, this is my bear right here. It wasn't the best bear, but it only came out 35. But again, it's like its weight is great, its health is great, stamina, like, all this stuff is amazing. But nothing compared to the tiger breeding I've been doing. I've been working on trying to get a really good tiger. So this came out 50. It had, it's at 219 right now, but when it was done, it was just shy of 200. And the health I haven't touched. Stamina, I had to put a couple points in to bring it up, but it was still 309 or something right off the bat. And then the weight was pretty good. So, like, this, and only 93, this was actually, like, mid, when they clicked on the 3 times breeding thing. But, I mean, that was a big chunk of what I was doing for, like, I don't know, about a week after they changed that. And at the same time, been getting a lot out of the game, so I've been doing more focused on those rather than just on this game. But, look, see right now, there's already one out there. There's just one walking around out here. Like, they're definitely pretty common. Like, I was expecting it to be like the Tortugar, where it wasn't going to be a ton of easy times to find. What level are you? Level 3? But yeah, like, not even that many spawns happen here. And so, like, it's crazy on how this is hanging out here. Like, where all the things spawn is on the other side of the island of where we are, our main base is, of course. Why it worked out that way, I don't know. But I'm going to go bounce over to one of the new islands, and where I already have a base set up, and I've been doing my runs for Tortugars, trying to find better ones there. But I'll see you in a second. Okay, so here we are on Mint Coco, my uber-tamed kitty. This cat came out. No, this was not the uber-tamed kitty. This was the kitty before the uber-tamed kitty. 204 melee is what I have it up to now, but it's more for stamina is what I've been trying to do. So this one, I basically take around this island. Whoa, what the crap? Oh, I'm in K mode. I take around this island, which is the new island. It is one of them. Another one of them is one that I'll never go to again because it's filled with all kinds of bats and horrible creatures. There is a good 3 discoveries, but it's filled with bats and lots of spiders and things that are just not fun to deal with. So I generally just cut them out, and by not going to those islands, period. But on here, I just kind of circle around the island and kind of look for the turtle. And it's such a rare find that, honestly, I kill everything that I possibly can that is big. I don't know if it has a matter of, like, only tier 3 or whatever. I mean, I guess I could kill everything. But more often than not, I just kind of kill, like, all the elephants and all those fun things. But they also added a couple other things to the game that I forgot about, and I literally forgot about the point that I don't even have the points to learn them, to show them off right now, which they'll just be at future points. The spear gun, which is down the archery tree, which I thought was kind of crazy. So the spear gun's right there, and then below strong arm is Arbalist Studies, which, how does this work? I mean, I had this before the patch, but after the patch, I don't know how this works. It's not connected. That doesn't make sense. Whatever, I don't care. There's a crossbow right there, which I still have to unlock as well. And then they added new trees, at least. I know Vic loves his guns, but he's never seen this before, so they have faster reload. You can go down the actual rifles, which this is the whole reason I can't get the crossbow and everything, is I just did this. And I don't want to respec at the moment, because I've been currently using the points I've been using for everything I use, pretty much. And then the cargo harness, you have to get, I feel like they changed that. You now have to make it in the smithy by basically making the saddle first, saddle 2, and then putting it in the smithy to make it into that. I don't remember doing that before. Like, that seemed new to me, but it is the thing now. But yeah, this island, like, it seems like a really common build of it. Let's click on us. Where are we? Right here. So this one I've seen in, like, multiple places now, because they basically put them all along this thing, and it's all about the same 3 islands, like this style, the style that I'm on already, and then one that's rather big. Maybe it is this. I don't know. We have a couple beds on random ones. this one. This one is horrible. This is the bad one, I think. But they don't actually match up, it doesn't seem. Unless they did something today. Yeah, this one in particular. The land itself is not everywhere it shows. We were actually, our boat was like right here or something. It was really weird. I feel like they aren't fully 100% yet for us anyways. But, yeah. I mean, oh, now it's all super foggy and you can't see anything. But it's a lot of vines and twisted and trees that are super huge and mushrooms that kind of climb up. And I mean, you can climb up to the top on a lot of different angles. Or you can just climb up and glide around is what we were doing to try to find the turtles. That seemed to be the best way. I mean, I like hopping around in my cat. Just because it's fun. And I can kill all the critters while I'm on here because it's pretty easy. But the multiplier going, it also helps to, stock up on any supplies we need. Like meat for feeding babies, which we aren't doing right now, actually. That was not part of this multiplier. But yeah, it's, my gosh, you can't see anything. The fog is so horrible. You see there's like a big pathway up here. And it just keeps going up. And you can go pretty high. But honestly, up there, I haven't really seen much. It'd be cool to build up there. But a lot of these islands are on lawless zones. So a few people have already put like fences up and stuff, the ways that you can't get around without actual climbing picks. I think that's one of the reasons why I haven't really gone around on this island as much as I did in the beginning. The place we found the turtle at, we were just soaring around and checking it out. It was just a random island. I don't even think we put a bed anywhere on it. But there's not discoveries really that we could find on any of these, other than the one. But the one is the one filled with spiders galore and bats, like I said, which is just evil. And the place we found the turtle, by the way, wasn't like something like this. It wasn't inland or anything. We actually found it like floating in the water. Vic almost didn't even see it until all of a sudden it started poking its back out of the water. And then he started following it around for a while. And yeah, while I was moving the galley over. But I didn't record that just because it was more of just this chaotic mess of me trying to like make sure the guy wasn't just gonna kill it. Because we've been experiencing, there's a few more trolls, I feel, this time around in the official servers than there were before. But yeah, I mean, it's been fun. I've been enjoying most of it, other than the cave runs. This is what we have. As you can look on here, open up my map. Not my map. That is not the right button. You can see the colors right here. So we got the purple, the blue, the sea green, the green, the yellow. We're missing 2 here, maroon and another sea green. I can't tell. I'm colorblind. But we're only missing 2 left. And I think it's a Hydra and a Dragon, so I may end up recording both of those for a future video as well. I mean, I don't know when we're going to be doing that. I actually have a boat relatively close to D12, but as much as we did 5 power stones in the past 2 days, and it's caves and the running to them. The boss fights are easy, but the caves are still freaking nightmares. But yeah, I mean, the best bet when trying to find one of these Tortugars, if you are trying to find one, is just kill everything. Find a place, set up, like right here is a great spot. This is why I built my little house over there. It's just so you can just run down this big beach, murder everything. Why is my freaking game freaking out? And just hope it spawns, because it's a super rare spawn. I mean, I know that you could find it on this island, because I did see a ship out in the bay that had one on it, and it was like, don't use a schooner to pick it up or you won't have any like deck on your schooner left. It was hilarious looking just on the schooner. But yeah, I mean, that's the big things. There's also an icebox. We unfortunately haven't had time to set up said icebox because it's been just a bunch of chaotic days trying to get ready for the Kraken, getting all of our gems, and then not even realizing we needed the gems until after we'd done it, because somebody else was able to raise the Kraken while we were there, and that's what everybody was meeting for. But yeah, that'll be a future video. I just wanted to showcase a lot of the, at least the 2 new animals. That it is something more to the game. The content, I feel like we can't do the ice caves. That's why, again, one of the reasons why we've been going crazy to do all this stuff, because a lot of these new things, like even the submarine, is locked behind walls. So you have to actually do some of the in-game content, which the game's still, like, in the first year, 6 months at this point still, of, no, I guess not 6, yeah, no, we just started June, so it's about 6 months. of content though, like of how long the game's been out, and it's just still focusing on, oh god, not you, focusing on in-game content, which just seems so wrong to me. Like the bug fixes and more like mid-game content even, like I don't know. I guess maybe everybody's there. I've seen a lot of ships with submarines on these little hangars because we can make it in here. I can't. All right. No, this is a diving attachment. And then another reason why you don't see another new thing, which is I can go in here and we can actually look at it. It's the thing that you can put inside your ship, the cargo container, whatever it's called. It is it lowers your ship's weight and your ship's speed by having it on there. So I just don't see the point, to be honest. I'm not hauling anything, so I'm never actually going to use it unless I haul something. Where even is it? There's so many things. Here's our ice box. The reason we don't have that up yet is because of the organic paste. Where we're set up, there is no sugar, and we don't have any boats in the area, and we've just been super busy running around everywhere else. I don't even see the actual, there it is, the cargo rack. It's not too expensive, really, given that it's just this giant box. But, I mean, like I said, with the speed, I know a lot of people are not happy with the speed it does to it. And, I mean, it is cool looking and everything. Whoa, I was underwater. I don't like that. And this cat's not naturally green, just so you know. I painted it. If anybody wanted to know, it's not actually green. That would be crazy if I got a green mutation. I don't even know if the colored ones are in, but I don't think so. I feel like they're not. But yeah, I just want to showcase some of the new things. But I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video. Kraken 1 will be probably coming out in a day or two. It was an interesting video. And then there's also a part with Vixbo. But yeah, until next time.